Third take, guys. Hey, kids, it's Englentine, and here we have Generations. They're upon us now. We can finally see if they are going to be groundbreaking. Spoiler alert, nope. As a matter of fact, I debated whether I wanted to do this after the whole milkshake game, but I do a comic book web series, or YouTube channel, forgot what it was all about. And if anything, you guys could check it out so you don't have to. So we got Greg Pak and, what's his name, Buffagni, Matteo Buffagni drawing the book. So there's the credits bit. And I'm not going to be doing a page-to-page or a panel-to-panel. I do panel-to-panel for America because it's that bad. I did the page-per-page for Superman because it was that good. This is absolutely in the middle, so I'm just going to talk about it and see exactly what lands. Maybe I'll talk about something a little more than others. I don't know. So the book opens, and it's basically the preview. If you've seen the video about the previews a couple of weeks ago, it's that. So, you know, Amadeus Cho sees the Hulk, and he's fighting the army, and that's how I will be describing them from here on in. Now, at this point, and this is where I had a problem. I've seen the Hulk in this kind of situations before, and he would have immediately attacked Cho, but they instead fight the army, and it's, I mean, hey guys, great use of orange, but you're kind of covering the action, and this is not a good splash page. Okay, so we have the Hulks jumping, and there's some sort of metal in the air around them, but you really can't tell what's going on. Well, anyway, once the army is dispatched, the two Hulks start fighting, and Amadeus Cho immediately, you can see he's in control of the situation, and that is actually how most of the issue goes. And that was a point of contention with me. At first, because the Hulk gets stronger the more angry he has. So if Amadeus Cho has control of his faculties, then he's not going to be as strong. And yet he controls this fight between the two Hulks all throughout. I mean, that's, you know, and it's not like they really make it easy to see who is who on this. So you got to go by the dialogue, and the dialogue is just showing you that Amadeus Cho is smacking Bruce Banner around. Now, we're told that this is some sort of time travel, and it's all canon. So this actually happens in regular Hulk canon. Yet, and they also called it a series. Yet there's no storyline. There's nothing to say how or why Amadeus Cho went back in the past. Nothing to tell why they're together. Amadeus Cho is absolutely owning every conversation, treating Banner like he really doesn't know anything. And I guess as far as a perspective from the future, he knows the future, but they really do play Banner as if he's just a regular guy and not a genius himself, because my anger brain wants to say, well, this is them pumping up Amadeus while making Bruce Banner look bad, and I really don't want that to be the case, but it looks to be the case. This is not an even-keeled story where we're getting things from both perspectives while both men are asking the serious questions. He does ask him, how do you control your change? But mostly this is almost like this is looking at Bruce Banner with pity in Amadeus Cho's eyes. That's the perspective we're getting, and maybe that's what Pac wanted to go for. Unfortunately, it really is not an engaging story because it barely touches the surface of anything. This should be a longer book, and we should be having more character interaction and learning the differences between the two Hulks. There should be some sort of inner drama, but there's not. It basically goes, okay, I'm in the past for some reason, and then they talk about surface stuff, but we are not given any kind of real emotional hook, because as soon as they start talking about anything, here's a bigger monster. And the only point to this bigger monster is to have Amadeus Cho start fighting him, and so he can lose it or something. I don't know. Oh man, you know, I really, like I said before, and I've said, in a couple of videos. I want Marvel to turn things around. It's not going to happen, guys. I'm flat out convinced of it. I mean, the other day that convinced me, but this book, unfortunately, is proof of it also. The art is decent. I've got to give it to, what is his name again? Mateo? It's not bad. It's I'm wondering if what I'm really not liking is the coloring, because they really do cover up the art with the color. I don't know. If there's an artist out there, maybe you can do a better analysis of it than I can. I just look at it and go, "Ooh, picture ugly, picture pretty." You know, I'm not really educated. So anyway, Cho loses his temper, and Banner as Hulk comes up and talks to him, says, "You don't know crap about all that you were talking about. You still got a monster in you." And Cho does this whole speech about, well, Banner was going to say it, but I stopped him. It's a curse. And then he disappears. And I'm thinking, I have not been with the Amadeus Cho character as much. So I have yet to see him have to deal with the Hulk as a curse. I mean, this is just a guy who goes, "Oh, okay, I've got a couple of heavy boxes here. Let me turn into the Hulk." And ha ha ha. And he hasn't really had to deal with the problems. I mean, we just saw Banner living on the streets like a homeless person, even though he was a genius scientist, but we don't get that same feeling from Hulk. Last I checked, he was on a freaking jet of his own with the X-Men fighting cyborg mutants. I mean, you just don't get that feeling that Amadeus Cho has ever suffered because of the Hulk. Now, like I said, I've only been with this character for a year. I've only been reading him for a year. So if you have seen Amadeus Cho suffer the way Banner did, please let me know in the comments below. But there you go, gang. That's my take on the situation. What did you think? Are you interested? Are you not interested? Did you read along? Did you not? What do you think? Is it good? Bad? Let me know your opinions in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, click like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. And don't forget to head on over to the Patreon page. Drop $1 in the tin. Kirby month is well underway. And we're going to be doing a patron-only video every day from here on in, and they're themed because I like the Mickey Mouse Club. I just like theming the days. So we'd like to thank everybody who will be doing that, everybody who has already done that, and for everybody, please, thank you very, very much for watching.